I have to do this question again because I don't know, I was using the software here and I was off by a factor of 4, so I don't know where it is. So I'll just start from the beginning again. So the first thing is the line. That's nice and easy because you can just use uh, Pythagoras to get the length of the line. So the length of the line is just going to be root b squared plus b squared. So that would be b squared 1 plus b squared. So that is a-okay. Now, the parabola, that is 0 to b root 1 plus dx dy squared. And this is where we need a substitution. We can say y equals a half sine u. And the reason for that now is because we can say dy du is a half cos u. So that's kind of nice because then we can change this integration into root 1 plus 4y squared. So that would be 4 times a quarter times sine squared u. And then times the dy. And the dy is a quarter cos u du. So that would be, and there's an identity that says that this is equal to cos over 4 times another cos. So that's a quarter cos squared u du. And there's another hyperbolic trig identity we can use here, which says, what's it say? It's basically, I think it's like cos 2u is cos squared u minus sine squared u, I think. And then you have 1 equals cos squared u minus sine squared u. And no, maybe that's not it. I'll have to look it up. Hang on a second. This is it here. So I can say this is cos 2x plus 1 over 2. Cos 2u, right, plus 1 over 2. Okay. So that would be 1 over 8. And then we want to integrate this. So that would become sine 2u over 2 plus, and that becomes u du. And then the limits. So let's see now. When the first limit was 0, so y0 means u is 0. And then the second limit was b. So if that's a b, the u would have to be sine inverse 2b. So we need the oh, sorry, I've already integrated, so that's actually the limits at the back. Sorry. Zero, and then sine inverse 2b. Okay, and then we need the so 2 here is a bit annoying. The 2 here is very annoying. It'd be better if this was not there. Is there an identity I can use? Yeah, what I taught. Let me check the algebra here again. So what was I doing? It was square root 1 plus 4x squared, basically. Yeah, so that log one is coming from the inverse, and that one there is just coming from that. But is there... Maybe it's called arc sine. Can have this exponential term in it with the inverse function. That's the 2. What a pain. Okay. All right. Let's get the formula for that. I think it's log. What is it now? Oh, these ones might be useful. Actually, that looks like that'd be useful. So that's 1 over 8, and then over 2, and then that's 2 sine u cos u plus u. So that's 1 over 8, and those 2's cancel. So it's sine inverse 2b, so that's 2b, and then it's cos sine inverse 2b. So cos sine inverse is root 1 plus x squared. So that's 1 plus 2b squared. And then plus the sine inverse, which I'll simplify in a moment, 2b. And then minus, and then we put in 0, which is 0. Okay, so that's 1 over 8, 2b, root 1 plus 4b squared. And then this one is plus log. And then, okay, let's get the formula for that. Where is it? Here it is. Log x plus root x squared plus 1. So that would be 2b plus root 4b squared plus 1. So that would be a quarter b root 1 plus 4b squared plus log 2b plus root 4b squared plus 1. Now, as b goes to infinity, it only really matters about the first piece because log grows extremely slowly and the first piece will dominate. And that would be only like that, which would then be be root 4 is 2, so that's a half b squared. I feel like I lost a 2 somewhere. Feel like I lost a 2 somewhere. I did here. That's the identity, and then that 2 comes out as an 8, and that's Oh no, that is sine 2u over 2. You know, that is right. Hmm. Yes, I'm missing a 2 somewhere because the line, as b goes to infinity, that oh, I'm sorry, that should have been b, not b squared. When you take it, it's square root b squared, so just be b, and that tends to b squared. So I was kind of imagining this going to b squared as well as the b increases. I was expecting that the line will equal the parabola as b goes to infinity, but I'm off by a factor of 2, which is frustrating, which is very frustrating. So it's like there should have been a 2 here. It's like that should have been a quarter. It's like that should have been a quarter, a quarter, a quarter, a quarter, a half, a half. Yeah, there's the mistake. Why did I do that? The derivative is a half. There's the mistake. There's the mistake. There's the mistake. There's the mistake. So, small little mistake here. I shouldn't have had the square. And then a mistake here with the 2. But carrying that mistake through and fixing it up, we get the result that the line will equal parabola as b tends to infinity, that they'll have the same length then. Quite a tricky question, but there's the correct solution on the screen now.